Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading. I'm going to do a love tarot reading for you guys today. It's the 19th of January 2026. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius in love. Messages for Aquarius in love. Okay. So you've had, well, Ace of Swords in the upright, Three of Swords in the upright, the Lovers in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So dealing with some sort of possible heartbreak, breakup, separation, grief, emotional pain here. Ace of Swords, perhaps getting some sort of truth, some sort of clarity, a breakthrough, a moment of something becoming clear and it's causing you some sort of pain, or it's a breakup, a separation. The Lovers in reverse, difficult choices, perhaps choosing between, well, making a decision about one person, a connection, a lover, whoever it is, or perhaps having to make a decision out of more than one person with the Three of Swords there. Breaking free from some sort of negative thinking or seeing something from a new perspective. Trying to get to a clarity and a truth in some sort of matter here with a connection. Something that was in separation, perhaps something that wasn't good for you. The Lovers talks of a choice in partner, a choice in lover, who is aligned with us and who is not. Also talks about temptation of connecting with perhaps someone that isn't aligned with us, that isn't in our best interests, that isn't good for us for whatever reason. And perhaps that's a difficult choice that's being made at the moment, and it's somewhat painful, it's somewhat upsetting, but perhaps it's the best thing to do in going forward. So let's have a look at the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Aquarius in love? My cards are being very... There's the Three of Swords that's just flipped over. In reverse energy now. Yeah, trying to make a choice, but feeling resistant because there's some sort of connection here that's possibly quite intense or tempting, but you kind of know, I'm just getting this energy that you kind of know that there's something not right here. There's a red flag, and as much as you might want to connect with this person, you kind of overall know that it's probably not going to be the best option to take. Or this could just be as simple as a breakup, and it's painful. It's, you know, you need to heal. It's painful. You need to process it, heal it, and kind of release it and move on. Three of Swords, High Priestess. So there could have been some secrecy here, some sort of secrecy or trust issues. Could also be an energy of needing to trust your intuition, or you are listening to your intuition. And I'm definitely getting that energy of you kind of know what your gut's telling you here. You kind of know what you need to do. As tempting or as passionate or as intense as it might be, you kind of know, you know the truth of the matter here. You kind of know what you need to do. The Lovers in reverse. Why is it here for Aquarius in love? Ace of Swords again. You are being offered a moment of, excuse my arm, just going to grab my cup of tea. Still drinking out of my Merry Christmas cup, by the way. Yeah, someone here is being offered a moment of truth and clarity. Someone here is being offered the way forward. Someone here is learning a truth, or something is being shown to them that perhaps wasn't shown. And they're being given the sword of clarity here, the sword of truth. They're being offered, this is the truth. Are you going to accept it, or are you going to kind of be resistant and be tempted to go towards this again? Or there's a choice here, perhaps from perhaps between more than two people. You know, it's about making choices about what aligns with us, what's good for us, what's not good for us, who we should connect with, who we should probably not connect with because it's not in our best interest. Not necessarily because someone's a bad person or whatever, but there's just something a bit more balanced and aligned out there for us. Or someone here is processing with a breakup. You know, whatever it is, whatever truths come, or whatever clarity's been found, or whatever mental breakthrough has been found, or what enlightenment has come to someone, they're processing it. And I'm getting that someone needed some sort of truth, clarity, in order to break free from perhaps overthinking a situation, being very much stuck in their head about something, and now they are able to free themselves from that because they are being given two swords of clarity. They're being given two swords. The truth is there. It's right in front of you. There you go. There's not one sword. There's two swords. That's what it is. Eight of Swords. The Hermit in reverse. So someone has been pretty much shut away, turned away, isolated, very much in their head about something, or very much shut away from someone or something, or someone's just been cut off while they've been trying to find a way forward, or some sort of truth, clarity here. Sitting with something, going over and over something in their head, trying to come to some sort of perspective, clarity, truth. I keep getting I know I keep saying clarity and truth, but it's very heavy here. The High Priestess, two Ace of Swords, and well, just all the cards that are here are just, yeah, someone's coming to a big old moment of truth, an aha moment. Or they are being offered it, but whether they take it or not is an entirely different thing altogether. Three of Swords, Three of Wands. So yeah, perhaps someone's processing it and they're looking ahead, planning for the future, making plans, perhaps traveling, perhaps just breaking free and looking ahead, moving on, moving forward. Plans, actions, progression, all fired up for what's ahead. High Priestess, King of Cups. There's that balance, coming back to one's balance, intuition, coming back to one's heart space, being in tune, returning home to oneself. Someone's finding balance here. Someone is being released from some sort of mental or just some sort of entrapment that has possibly been keeping them. They've seen the truth of something. The truth is here. The balance is here. The clarity is here. They're home. They're home to themselves. they've come full circle. They're following their intuition, they're trusting their intuition, or they need to, but I'm getting more the sense that someone has come to that point. Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles in reverse energy. Because someone was perhaps in a situation that they felt wasn't being given any effort, a connection that wasn't being given any effort, or someone in the connection wasn't given any effort. They were kind of, yeah, no progress was being made here. And someone's got plans for the future, and they don't want to be kind of stuck, not going forward, not progressing. The Hermit, the Star. There you go, the Hermit and the Star. The Hermit in reverse, the Star in the upright. Someone's found the light at the end of the tunnel. Someone's found the light in the darkness. Someone's found the hope, the faith, the light, the positive. They found what they needed to in order to get to a point of truth and freedom and intuition and balanced intuition. And yeah, someone's just, they've come through on the other side. That's really nice to think that, actually. Really, really nice. Well done you, if that's you. It's always nice to find light at the end of the tunnel, isn't it? Especially when it's a long old dark tunnel. Three of Wands. Ace of Wands in reverse. Someone's looking ahead, but at the moment did I say the Three of Wands? The Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Someone's got plans to go forward, to progress, a spark of something. But it's not, in a current situation, it's not happening. It's being delayed. It's being shut off. It's, you know, because someone's possibly wasn't making effort, and so it wasn't happening. It wasn't going forward. And someone's kind of made a decision here, well, to go forward with or without this connection. Maybe they've found out why this wasn't going forward, why this wasn't progressing. King of Cups. Why is he here for Aquarius? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Perhaps just something that wasn't getting off the ground. Perhaps it wasn't a very stable offering, a very stable connection, or just a very stable energy. Or perhaps someone was a little bit up and down, on and off, immature. They wasn't quite solid in something. It wasn't, you know, I'm getting that someone was just a little bit kind of wishy-washy, or a little bit didn't really think something through, or was a bit too presumptuous to, I don't know what it is, but just someone wasn't aligned here. And it's someone wasn't aligned with someone's kind of a coming together, or someone's making a decision that someone just doesn't align with them. Someone just doesn't gel, and it's kind of keeping them stuck in a place, and they need to move on, need to make, you know, a decision that's better suited to them, aligned to them. Maybe this person's younger than you, perhaps, or someone's just a little bit immature and they're not really ready to put the work and effort into a relationship. Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit in reverse. Someone's very shut off, very maybe emotionally detached, they kind of shut themselves off from this connection, or they just kind of don't want to get involved. They don't want to make effort. They don't want to kind of be on the same page. Or someone's spent a lot of time thinking this over. Too much time perhaps thinking this over, and now they're kind of coming to that breakthrough moment, that point of, okay, yeah, I've thought enough about this. It's time to make a choice, make a decision, follow my intuition, follow my heart, and go for it. Because this ain't going anywhere, so I need to go for it elsewhere. For myself, I need to go. I can't stay stuck. The Star. Ace of Swords. Yeah. You got 3 Ace of Swords here. If that ain't a light bulb moment, then I do not know what is, Aquarius. If that ain't a light bulb moment, the biggest, brightest, highest wattage of a light bulb one could possibly receive. You know, that's a blinding light. That's a blinding light, truth, clarity. This is what it is. Are you going to see it, or are you going to be a hermit and look away from it and shut yourself off from it? I'm also getting that. Someone's seeing the truth, the clarity, the reality of something, but they're hiding away, they're shutting off, they're not wanting to see it. Ace of Wands. 4 of Swords in reverse. Someone's really, yeah, isolated, kind of maybe in very deep contemplation, but they're kind of in so much contemplation and isolating themselves, they're kind of just, they're needing to shake themselves out of it. Because it's kind of, it's unhealthy in a way to, you know, be so shut off. Or I'm just also getting someone that's very emotionally unavailable, unemotionally, you know, detached, emotionally avoidant, cold. Page of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Yeah, someone's cut off here, emotionally not available. They're shut away, they're avoidant, they're not, you know, and someone's feeling that. Someone's feeling kind of abandoned, shut off, shut out. And as much as there might be some sort of feelings here or love here, but not getting that too much. They're somewhat a bit disappointed, but they're walking away because it's in their best interests. It's best for them to kind of walk and move away from this. And someone could be this hermit energy that I'm getting. Someone's just quite withdrawn, isolated, cut off. I keep getting that very heavily, actually. And yeah, it's, you know, not much you can do with that, really, is there? The Hermit, Knight of Pentacles. So someone has been patient, or someone has tried to be as patient as they can, worked hard towards maybe turning something around here. But there's only so much patience that one person can have. Ace of Swords, 2 of Wands, and someone wants to, you know, go forward, progress, make plans, make decisions. Yeah, there's the 2 of Wands can also, I mean, it could be about travel plans. You know, someone wants to travel, get out there, go and, you know, live a little. And the 2 of Wands can also be about possibly reconciliation, but I'm getting more of the energy here that someone's kind of, yeah, at a mental kind of light bulb breakthrough moment, and I don't see any heavy reconciliation energy here at all. I would say it if I did, but I mean, for some of you, not everyone, you know, I'm just reading the energy, so you'll know if what I'm saying resonates with you, you'll know. Four of Swords. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. Someone's tried here. They've been patient. They've worked hard. They've made effort. They've persevered with this, but they're getting bored. They're getting bored of, you know, waiting around and not getting any effort, or someone's just that shut off and closed off to them that they're kind of, you know, they're not getting anything to go on here. And they're getting bored of waiting. And I don't think they've been impatient by the looks of it. Eight of Cups. Four of Wands. So, So this could have to do with marriage, family. Possibly there has been reconciliation in the past. Perhaps you've, you know, perhaps this has gone round in circles for a little moment. Perhaps, I'm not getting too much of the, I'm getting that someone is more, someone's got plans. Someone's being a little, they're looking forward to getting back to themselves, back to their family, their friends, their social life, their home, their community. Someone's coming back to themselves here. Traveling, maybe traveling to see family or whatever. Someone's kind of looking forward to getting back to themselves. The Knight of Pentacles. Justice. Clarity, truth, fairness, balance. Also responsibility, accountability. Taking accountability for actions, behaviours, weighing up the situation. And just making a fair, balanced, honest decision. Clarity, truth, this is about clarity, truth, fairness, honesty, listening and being honest with ourselves as well. Being honest with ourselves and with each other. Listening to our intuition. And yeah, possibly doing what's best for ourselves in some way. In a situation here, someone is doing something that is best for them, and I don't think it's an impulsive or selfish decision. I think they've put time and effort, perseverance, patience into something, and now they're choosing themselves because this has been given time enough. Two of Wands. Page of Wands in reverse. Because there's been, it's there's no direction here. It's lacking in direction, and it's not going in any which way of growth. Or someone's just not kind of stepping up to the plate or being mature enough or putting in the effort, and just, it's just not. And maybe someone's bringing conversation, communication, maybe someone's saying outright, look, you know, let's look at the reality here. Let's look at the truth of the matter. Let's bring some clarity. Let's stop kind of being stuck going round in circles when something's not working here. Knight of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Yeah, stuck. Stagnant. No movement. And someone's getting itchy feet. They're ready to move on. They're ready to, you know, they start living again. They're bored. They're restless. They're exhausted. Someone's just being out and out, kind of avoided, left out, shut out, not kind of, you know, Someone feels like they're the only one in a relationship here, or a connection. Four of Wands. High Priestess in the reverse. Someone's disconnected. Someone's, you know, shut off, like I just said just now. Shut off, cut off, not, you know, this is a cold wall, a hard wall up. Yeah. And I also get the energy that someone has been patient and they've kind of repressed their own feelings here. They haven't said what they were feeling. They haven't said, you know, well, actually, I'm not very happy here. You know, I'm kind of hiding my feelings because I didn't want to upset you or hurt your feelings, but actually, I'm really unhappy. And this is the truth. Here is the clarity. And this is what I'm going to do about it. Because you're kind of leaving me no other option here. Or someone hasn't been listening to their intuition, or their intuition is screaming at them to listen, or they're about to listen to their intuition. They're about to face up to something that they've needed to deal with for quite a while. Justice, the Moon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Someone is about to listen to their intuition. What a fantastic reading. Page of Wands. Queen of Wands in reverse. So, someone could be dealing with someone that's a little bit all about the casual, all about the passion, all about the physical aspect of something, and they're not giving anything in terms of commitment or progression on a more serious note. Someone that's, you know, they just want casual, they don't want to commit. They've got options, they've got many options perhaps. Too many irons in the fire and all that, and someone's just, or someone hasn't known about it, and someone's now kind of seeing the truth of the matter, seeing the true colours of someone perhaps, or not true colours, but someone perhaps, you know, it was hidden perhaps that someone had options, or, and someone had, you know, maybe an inkling, but, or they kind of knew, but they shut off from it, they turned away from it. Yeah, let me just put these into suits a minute. If I ever got a more powerful reading about intuition, about secrecy, about illusion, about clarity, about truth, about intuition, about avoiding intuition, not listening to intuition, listening to intuition, finally seeing what is true and clear, and breaking free from illusion. And if I ever saw a more powerful reading that was about an energy that is wishy-washy, up and down, kind of non-committal, it's here. You are being given 3 swords, Aquarius. You are being given 3 swords of truth and clarity and breakthrough. The universe is screaming at you right now to see the truth of the matter if you haven't already seen it. But whether you will take those swords and use them for that breakthrough moment, for that light bulb moment, will be your choice and your choice alone. I'll leave that there, Aquarius. Thanks for tuning in. Best wishes, good luck, lots of love. Till next time, bye-bye.